I
wonder if I should make more ammo before we go.
Uh.
Because it's not like we don't have the stuff.
Yeah.
Because there's a ton of flint. And one of these has gunpowder in it, I'm pretty sure.
I made some ammo between sessions.
You have lightning you can shoot. It doesn't even matter.
Well, my lightning does require me to go places to recharge it. So, lever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another lever. Ah, good. That should be plenty levers.
Too bad we can't alchemy the ammo.
Yeah.
Although I think we had that conversation already.
Yeah, but it's a conversation we'll keep having because it is a damn shame we can't alchemy the ammo. Alright.
Where is the gunpowder at? I know there was some around. There's a little bit, but...
There is in my book if you're looking for it.
Well, yes, I know, but I thought we actually had a supply of it somewhere.
We might, for all I know. Dark steel. The fuck that are.
Max steel. I will take a diamond pick while I'm here, though.
Max carnage. My voice is probably really low, considering the other day I had to, Oh man, I was trying to do recording, and I was just running around back and forth trying to make as much noise as possible, or at least that's what it seemed like. So I had the volume turned really low, and was just basically eating the microphone.
Well, we'll see how much I can make out of that.
I have 28 ammo on me, so I'm probably fine. I made some between sessions because I figured I might need it.
Okay, is there flint in your book?
No, but there's a giant ass... The last chest on this end, there are 3 chests full of flint.
See, this is the confusing part, because, like, we have the alchemy table, which we're relying on for some stuff, but we also still have chests of crap.
They say, well, once we have the computer, and we'll just be able to search.
True.
Plus, you can set up an auto-crafting computer that will just make shit for you.
Well, if it'll do that for the ammo, that'd probably be good.
As far as I know, it will actually make any recipe in the game that does not require a special crafting apparatus.
Yeah, so that would work.
Yeah, so we can just tell it to auto-produce. And the best part is I think you can tell it, if I'm not misunderstanding, which is always possible, it is possible to tell it to create a certain amount of it and then stop.
Oh.
So we can tell it,
where are you?
2 stacks of ammo right here.
Come here. Have 6 more ammo.
Alright.
Because I've got a full stack now, and...
I was using the base needle gun ammo, too.
Oh, not even the shrapnel ammo?
Nah, because that was the one I figured out the recipe for.
The shrapnel ammo does the most damage per shot. Oh, that's right, you put a portal there.
Yep.
And now it's raining.
That's weird. You just zoot right across.
That's how teleportation works.
I know. Alright, so...
This ought to be good. You go first, because then the chunk will load for sure.
Alright, it's loaded.
Although, I think we put a chunk loader here, didn't we?
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay, lag as it loads fully. But...
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother to move until I'm sure the teleport lag is resolved.
Alright, so from the look of it...
Although I can bring up my map in the meantime, I think. If we head, like... Southeast or southeast.
Southeast or southeast.
Although, actually, I want to go north because there is desert up there that hasn't been loaded.
Alright, we'll go that way first then.
And that might be more important for an initial discovery.
I'm thinking that I'll wait to actually throw down the quarry until we discover... Gas. Until we discover one of the stargates.
It doesn't really matter. If we find a lava pool somewhere, throw the quarry down over that, because the Naquid is supposed to mostly occur around lava pools.
Well, the thing is, I have wandered around a decent amount on my own. And I lost my map data at one point. So, I don't know where the hell I've been. So, if we find a chunk that has a Stargate in it, we know for certain that it's a chunk that's never been loaded.
True. But I know, if I can push the right buttons, I know that the direction we're heading in, we're going to be going into chunks that haven't been loaded unless you've come through that portal and walked north.
Don't think I have. My map data is not showing me anything. Alright, there's a lot of desert over here, though.
Yeah, like to the west of this line has been explored. So that won't have any new ores in it.
Alright, so to the east, then, is the direction we want to head.
Yeah, we're gonna, I can see that the desert occurs to the north in unloaded chunks. So that's the first thing to try. Also, is it me or did the sky get really dark?
It did. Interesting.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Boss's hit point bar appears.
We have guns and lightning.
The lightning is really a much better resource as far as, it doesn't have the distance of the gun is the problem. It'll do more damage, but you have to be within a certain...
Watch out.
You have to be within a certain distance of things, which, with things like the Wither, is within screw-you distance.
Yeah, I kind of wish we could have done the Wither the way I was wanting to.
Well, if we ever decide to do it again...
We don't even need to, though.
No, we most certainly do not. Like I said, I sent you an email about it. We haven't actually discussed a name for this.
That's true, and I haven't come up with anything better yet.
Well, like I said, I was thinking Dicks Abuse Feed the Beast.
That's a little bit, descriptive.
Yeah.
I guess I don't actually need to antagonize that Enderman, particularly.
I'm flying and killing a skeleton with a sniper rifle. This is pretty much everything I wanted out of Minecraft.
I'm standing my ground and just, killing them from the ground.
Alright.
More sporting that way. Oh, I see a pyramid in the distance, and it should be from an unloaded chunk.
Yes, I'm actually headed towards it.
Okay, well, wait for me to get there.
I'm gonna stand in front and snipe. There's a lot of stuff that was following me.
Okay, just be aware I'm approaching.
Alright, I'm inside the temple making sure that I can take out any monsters, but I'm not gonna explore because I don't know where to explore and I'll probably end up destroying something.
Perhaps.
I do destroy things. If you have the same temple even... Ah, yeah, you're headed in my direction.
Yeah, there's just monsters in between, so I'm having to clear a path a little bit.
Ah.
I mean, I could use the jetpack, but it's also no sun right now, so I don't think it would recharge very fast.
No worries about it. It actually lasts a hell of a long time. And as long as you're not trying to fly everywhere.
Well, what's the point of a jetpack?
Yeah, that's true. Alright, well, we're here.
Okay, let's go inside. Now, if I remember correctly, if we go to one of the side chambers... Maybe the other one? Yeah, down here.
Ooh. Fancy. We should have brought torches or something.
There we go.
Holy shit, it's a Stargate.
Yeah. Since there's only the one, it won't, go anywhere yet.
We can't connect to anything. Because we have to discover more.
It also needs power.
Yeah, and you said it uses, our...
We need to make an adapter for that.
We can do that, but...
Let's see. The RF power unit requires 3 redstone transmission coils, which we can equivalent exchange, I think. Redstone reception coil needs 2 leadstone energy cell frames.
Alright.
And copper and invar. It's not that complicated.
No. But, it's a thing.
Okay, so yeah, if you, go somewhere in the vicinity around here in Quarry.
Yeah. I'm getting ready for that. I just put my portal up.
Yeah, I heard and saw.
Alright, so... means all this area should be relatively good as far as finding shit.
Uh...
Let me do something ridiculous. Do 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 do.
I would suggest going a little bit farther north of here because there's a surface lava pool.
Yeah.
And the way this is set up is the Naquita is supposed to occur under and or around lava pools primarily.
All right.
So there's probably more of a chance of that. So if you go out and then behind the pyramid.
Jetpacks get you out of quicksand.
Oh, good.
But it still takes a fucking while. That skeleton fell into quicksand while chasing me, so I feel justified.
Very nice.
So where are lava pools? There's a fucking beehive.
How are we doing, ammo? Oh, pretty good. I've only used 5 clips so far.
Not seeing a lava pool on the map, so I guess I got to keep looking.
Are you going in the right direction?
Well, I headed a little northeast. Now I'm heading...
No, you're supposed to go basically like straight north.
Unfortunately, all I see... That might be lava, but most of what I see are glowing beehives. I hate beehives. I really do.
No, you're heading in the direction of the lava I can see on the map.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now.
We're also at the point where we're going to need to start harvesting oil.
Alright, well...
To make plastics.
Okay, well, that's not actually that hard.
No, I'm just pointing it out because there's, you know, so many oil deposits around.
I'll move that back a bit. I mean, for that, we're probably going to need to set up our own separate... I mean, thankfully, the Quarry Plus mod has the Pump Plus, which will make it infinitely easier.
Yeah.
So...
Man, these guns make Minecraft so much easier to deal with.
Which one? Oh, the guns. Yeah.
The guns.
All forms of gun make Minecraft easier to deal with. Alright.
I should start crafting safari balls now that we can, you know, make an infinite number.
See if you can put them in the alchemy station.
That's true. What even goes into a safari ball? I don't even remember except for slime.
Alright.
Of course, ideally I'd like to make... Oh, I could totally... If I can't directly alchemy them, if we can get a gas tier, just one gas tier to put in the book, I can make reusable safari balls.
I'm actually fairly certain we have one that is in one of the chests back at the base.
And otherwise, like for the single-use ones, we have all the materials to craft them.
Alright, I forgot to bring a fucking chunk loader.
Isn't the thing a chunk loader?
In theory... Oh god, this is the efficiency 5 thing.
Oh, and that's a good thing to note, too. The Stargates, when they're turned on, act as chunk loaders.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
But only when they're active.
Yeah. Alright, so...
So, like, if you dial one and let it sit for a minute, it should be a little bit more stable trip.
Let me see. That's the wrong gun.
They'll load like a 3x3 area around them. 3x3 chunk area.
Yeah.
I think that's how the config file is set up.
Well, there's no chunk loader in that chest, but there's one right here. God, I love the alchemy station.
And your portal gun.
Yep. The door disappeared from here, and I don't care. Alright, what is making noise? A spider that just died. Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, it died for seemingly no reason.
Yeah, this isn't like with the bow and arrow where you can, you know, hear the impact.
This is a efficiency 5 quarry, by the way.
Excellent.
God, I love it.
Why it's so fast, it's actually lagging the game.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yes.
It actually makes it lag less, believe it or not, if you make it harvest a larger area.
I mean, that kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah. Man, I wish it was daytime.
Pop back through the portal and go to bed.
Well, I will in a minute. I'm just going around and trying to make sure I've got all of the levers because I keep forgetting to collect them.
Levers?
Levers,
yeah.
Alright, so that'll be thick as a brick. Or quick as a brick.
Well, pump that up pretty quick, that lava.
Yeah, and if you just use the pump Which I think to use the pump, you actually put it over the source you want and then supply it power, and it lowers a thing into it.
Uh-huh.
But if you do it this way, I mean, we're going to have to build fluid tanks for oil and lava and shit like that. God damn, I love gums. I love gums. Herschel Gummidge. That was, I forget where we saw that name, but it was a real person's name. It was Herschel Gummidge. And it was one of those names that Rob decided if he ever wrote a cartoon character. Well, so, how was it? I gave him the idea once for a cartoon character that was a secret group of assassins that disguised themselves as a polka band.
Okay.
When we were like little kids. I'm just having all of these things suddenly come back to me.
Uh-huh.
Yes, or it was a group of mercenaries, Melvin Berkowitz and his tuba jamboree. Because
that's kind of fantastic, yes.
That would be the least suspected name for a group of mercenaries.
Or a group of musicians.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm sure that they would tour with Weird Al, no problem.
Okay, yes, but Weird Al is, special.
I think I'll go back and... What do I need? I mean, mostly I need to let this thing go and do nothing. But yeah, I had to, double and triple the output. So there's, 5 ender chests there now. It might actually be even more, and I had to hook them up to electric engines. Because it was the only way to make sure the chests emptied fast enough. Alright, let's make sure everything, speaking of which, is emptying fast enough. Oh good, I actually remembered to add sand back to the destroy filter. Alright, so... let's see, I can put that away for now. Put those away for now. Keep the wand of death. Don't need the potato. What, if anything, do I need from this chest? I'm keeping my overalls and flippers.
As you do.
Like any good mechanic would.
The overalls pair nicely with the jetpack, too.
Can actually put a safari ball into the table. So I'm going to do that. I hadn't even looked.
Maybe make one of the reusable ones and put it in the table.
That is the one. The single-use one is not. I assume the white ones are the reusable ones?
The tooltip will say.
Alright, where the hell is it? Oh, it's cheap, too. It was let's see.
If it was the leather and string one, that's a single use.
Well, it wasn't green. That's all I can say for sure. Safari ball, single use.
Is that the one that works on the table?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Did
you try the reusable one?
When I click on it, it has no energy exchange value. Oh, no, that's the Safari Net, single use.
Yeah, the reusable Safari Net has an exchange energy of 8192.
Okay.
According to the thing.
Oh god, it's pulling quicksand and cacti through. I mean, that's actually not a big deal. We need to add zombie meat to the destroy list.
Also, could you, sleep? Because it's kind of getting...
Let me figure out where my bed is. It's getting awful monster over there.
A little bit, yeah.
Not going to help because it's raining, too, apparently.
The weather will reset when you sleep.
Hooray. Wakey, rise and shine and kill.
Also, it's the desert, so, unless it's thunderstorming...
Where's that uncrafting table? There we go.
Well, you said before you lost it.
Well, I lost one. I have this other one.
Ooh, that might be some naquita.
Well, it'll come through here.
Well, when it gets dug up. Actually, that might not be. The color looks too bright. So, naquita is just color-swapped coal.
Yeah.
And it comes out as, dark green.
Well, as far as I know, there's literally nothing else that looks like what you just described.
I mean, there is another ore that's green. And is in vaguely a coal-like pattern.
Unless
there's some. Look.
Where?
See that patch of coal and then the darker blocks in front of it? Behind you.
Around here?
Where the thing just dug through.
Ah,
See
here it
those
is.
dark
Yeah,
blocks?
yeah,
That's
knock it
Naquita.
Oh god, I just hit the amplifier.